I'm from the future, and today I will be telling you exactly how the 2026 World Cup is gonna go. This isn't just a prediction, this is an announcement. So, first off, Group A. You got Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and Czech Republic. Decently well-rounded group, this one. Because of home advantage, Mexico will top this group. I think South Korea gets second. I think South Africa get third, and Czech Republic fourth. Group B. This one is a tight one. Switzerland will top it though. Second place is going to be Bosnia and Herzegovina. Then Canada third, Qatar fourth. Sorry, Qatar. Group C. This is a tight one. Group C. This is where I'll tell you what will happen. First game, Brazil, Morocco. It's going to be a draw. There'll be no winner. And then it's about who will score more goals, who will do better against Haiti and Scotland. I think Brazil still. But Morocco second, Scotland third, Haiti fourth. I think Haiti will get a goal. I don't think they'll win or get a point, but I think they'll get a goal in this World Cup. Group D. Ooh, this is a really tight one. Turkey, USA, Paraguay, Australia. I think Turkey are the strongest team here. I think USA will get second. And it's between Paraguay and Australia. I think Paraguay is going to get third. Sorry, Australia. Group E. Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. Ecuador have a very good defense. Ivory Coast are a good team. They beat France recently, which is going to skew my prediction. And I think it will come down to goal difference. And if it comes down to goal difference, I think Ivory Coast will be the second place team, Ecuador third, and sorry, Curacao. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. I think it's going to be Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. I think New Zealand will be bottom of that group. I think this one's actually, again, in the exact order. Group H, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. This is a strong group. Do not underestimate Cape Verde. They're a good team. I think Spain beat Cape Verde. I think Spain beat Saudi. I think Spain beat Uruguay. I think they win the group with 9 points. Who will get second between Uruguay and Cape Verde? I think Uruguay gets second. And I think Cape Verde get third and Saudi get fourth. Group I, France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway. France top. I think Senegal gets second and Norway get third. I think based on the climate, based on the circumstances, I think African teams will, I think a team like Senegal, especially early in the tournament, will do better than a team like Norway. Just because of the climate, it's so hot. Group J, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Argentina top this one. And I think Algeria have a disappointing World Cup with Austria getting second, Algeria third. I think Algeria only beat Jordan. Group K, Portugal, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, Colombia. Portugal top the group. I think Colombia gets second. I think Congo get third. Uzbekistan fourth. Group L, England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. England top, Croatia second, Ghana, then Panama. Ghana haven't been doing well. The best third place teams. Alright, so I think South Africa make it. I think Iran make it. I think Norway make it. Ecuador make it. Congo make it. Sweden make it. Algeria make it. And who will be the final team that makes it to the round of 32? Not Paraguay. Heartbreak for Scotland as they fail to make it to the round of 32. Ghana do not make it to the round of 32. Cape Verde almost there, but Canada, and I think Canada make it through. I think Cape Verde also heartbreak. I think they get close, like very close, but I think they lose. Now we get into the juicy stuff. Round of 32, Germany versus Sweden. In the round of 32, I think Germany take this game. France, Iran, France win, easy. South Korea versus Bosnia. Ooh. I think Bosnia pull off an upset and beat South Korea. And I think Son Heung-min and co go out in the round of 32. And I think it's gonna be sad to see that. Netherlands versus Morocco. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tight game. I genuinely don't know who goes through. Either team can win this. Do Morocco go out in the round of 32 after making it to the semi-finals last year? Or do Netherlands go out in the round of 32? Netherlands make it through. Brazil versus Japan. I think Brazil get a comfortable win against Japan. Maybe scoring a few goals. Ivory Coast versus Senegal. Oh, it's two African teams facing each other. Ivory Coast and Senegal are two strong teams. Oh man, who goes through? I think Senegal beat Ivory Coast. Mexico versus Ecuador. Oh, that's a tight one. Ecuador have a rock solid defense, and Mexico as a host nation. I think Ecuador beat Mexico. I think Mexico were unable to break down Ecuador, and Ecuador catch them on a break or get a penalty late in the game to break Mexican hearts. Congo, DR Congo, I think England win, but I think it's a tight game. I think it's a 1-0 win for England. Colombia versus Croatia. I'm going to go for a shock. I'm going to go for Colombia to knock out Croatia. I think the Croatian generation is over, and I think that the heat will help Colombia. I think Colombia knock out Croatia. That's the biggest prediction I've made this video. That's what I think will happen. Spain, Austria, Spain go through easy. Turkey, Canada, Turkey will advance. Belgium, South Africa. Oh man, my country. But against Belgium, I'm sorry. We're cooked. We lose. We lose to Belgium. And it's Argentina, Uruguay, South American game. And I think Argentina win. United States versus Egypt. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Can Mohamed Salah help Egypt to beat the United States? Where's the game? It's in Dallas. Alright, I'm going to go with USA. USA. It's in Dallas. If it was in Mexico, I would have went with Egypt. But I think because it's in America, I think USA will win. Then Switzerland, Algeria. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Switzerland versus Algeria in Canada. Because it's Canada, I'm going to go with Switzerland to win. Portugal, Norway in Kansas City. Norway. Unfortunate. You're going to go out to Portugal. Now we move on to the round of 16. Germany versus France. That's a tight game. France go through. I think Bosnia fight, but I think Netherlands make it through. Brazil, Senegal. Wait, I don't remember what I did. I accidentally restarted and I don't remember what I said to go through. Brazil versus Senegal. Is this where Brazil go out? Do they go out to Senegal? I think Brazil go out to Senegal. I think they go out to Senegal. And I think England beat Ecuador. I mean, Brazil didn't pick João Pedro, so they deserve to go out eventually. So, to be honest, that's the reason if they picked João Pedro, I would have said they would beat Senegal. But they didn't, so they'll lose. Colombia versus Spain. I think Spain beat Colombia. Turkey, Belgium. I'm going to go for a shock. I think I'm going to say Turkey as dark horses to beat Belgium. Belgium just aren't the same team. Argentina, USA. Argentina win that. Switzerland, Portugal. I think Portugal go through. And that sets up an interesting quarterfinal. France versus Netherlands. Ooh, that's a tight game. That's a tough game. France versus Netherlands. I think France go through. I think France make it to the semi-finals. And I think they beat Netherlands. And I think it's a tight game. But I do think the French quality will shine through and they will beat Netherlands. Spain versus Turkey. Can Turkey make it to the semi-final of the World Cup? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say they lose to Spain. Senegal, England. Can Senegal beat England? That's an interesting game. Do Senegal beat England? I don't think they do. But I mean, quarterfinals, it's good. It's a good performance. Now, this is the one people are going to care about. This is Argentina, Portugal. Messi versus Ronaldo for the final time in the quarterfinals in Kansas City on July 11th. And I think the player who will be advancing is Lionel Messi. I think Argentina beat Portugal. I think it's heartbreak for Portugal, heartbreak for Ronaldo. I think people see Portugal as a strong team. Not that they're not a strong team, I do think they're a strong team, but I don't think they do as well as people think they will. Now in the semi-finals, we've got France versus Spain and England, Argentina. Two very interesting semi-finals. I think Spain beat France in the semi-final. And I think, do England make the World Cup final? Or does Messi's Argentina beat England? If England beats Spain, it's going to be a rematch of the Euro final. Do we get a rematch of the Euro final? I don't think so. I think Argentina beat England. And I think they lose in the semi-final stage, just like they did in 2018. And that means the third place match is between France and England. I think France beat England. And the final, Spain versus Argentina. Does Messi go back to back? If this happens, that would mean 2 World Cups in a row. The host, 2 World Cups in a row, the previous champions will make it to the final. I'm going to let the game predict this final. It's a ball into Nico Williams from Pedri. Nico Williams crosses it to Oyarzabal. It's 1-0 Spain in the World Cup final. And that is a goal for a nation. Argentina trying to get an equalizer. Martinez. Alvarez! And Argentina hits back. It's not done here in the USA. Oyarzabal to Lamine Yamal. Yamal! Spain are back in front and they have their lead back. It's the 19-year-old from Barcelona, Lamine Yamal, on the edge of the box, turns round, whips in a delicious ball, Nico Williams! And that is it! Is that Spain? Nico Williams scores in the 78th minute, a delicious cross from Lamine Yamal, and Spain are World Cup champions. Those are my World Cup predictions. Let me know what you disagree with, because 100% y'all will disagree with me. I'm sure the Portugal-Argentina shout will be very controversial. IAmRonny, I'm your second cousin, but I don't think my bro will get Portugal through to the semi-finals. This time, I have limited how much I actually watch other people's World Cup predictions. I've heard other people talk about countries, like who they think is going to win, like favorites, like saying, oh, this team, favorites, whatever. I've watched one World Cup predictions. I disagreed with a lot of his takes. But this is my own World Cup predictions, not diluted by other creators. Like I always do every time I do predictions. I watch other people, I go like, wait, that's a good point, yeah. And then they go like, this will not happen. People all expect this team to flop, they won't flop. They'll do well, blah, 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 whatever it is. And I go like, yeah, you're right. And I believe them. And then we're both wrong, because I followed the prediction. So nah, I'm gonna do my own thing this time. And I got Spain as World Cup champions, although I think a lot of people predict Spain to be World Cup champions. But I got Argentina in the final. I don't think a lot of people predicted Argentina to get to the final. France won't. I don't think France will. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you disagree with. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
In this world of CB Hollow, 7 minds will always follow. For that short time of the Apollo, into the bag, steal and borrow. I'm the king of sorrow. I don't know weakness, I won't show. Like J. Cole, I will blow. Disregard your so being past tails like I've been up here, bro.